Hello everyone. In this video, we will discuss about lifestyle, illusion, reflection, or soul emotions. There is a word we use every day without quite knowing what it means. We see it in advertisement, on magazine covers, in YouTube thumbnails and social media bios. Lifestyle. It floats above photos of avocado toast, barefoot beach walks, luxury cars, minimal kitchens, and green smoothies. But it's a word worn like perfume, intended to leave an impression, to hint at something deeper, something whole. But behind the filters and edits, beyond what is presented to the world, a question lingers quietly. What is lifestyle really? Is it a mask, a mirror, or a genuine expression of the self? Is it a way of life, or just a way of looking like you have one? Is lifestyle an illusion we wrapped ourselves in, or is it the most intimate articulation of who we are, defining the indefinable? The term lifestyle resists precise definition because it spans so many aspects of human behavior. It encompasses our habits, routines, choices, aesthetics, rituals, and rhythms. It includes what we eat, how we spend our time, what kind of bed we sleep in, what kind of shoes we buy, what we value and display, and even how we breathe through our days. In exchange, lifestyle is the shape of a life. It is not merely what we do, but how and why we do it. Yet, despite this richness, lifestyle is not flattened into a visual commodity. It is curated, edited, and posted, turned into aesthetic content. The world has been commercialized, branded, and stripped of its depth. It was once a way of living, has become a way of appearing. This is where illusion begins. Lifestyle as illusion. A lifestyle can be entirely false. It can be an outfit worn over the emptiness of confusion or pain. A person who posts photos of matcha lattes and yoga mats may be spiraling with anxiety. The minimalist may be drowning with emotional clutter. The wealthy entrepreneur may be desperate for authentic connection. Social media, in particular, allows the performance of lifestyle without the presence of substance. One can look peaceful without being at peace. One can look successful while feeling lost. The illusion isn't always intentional. It often emerges from the human desires to belong, to be admired, or to be seen as living well. But illusion doesn't always mean deception. Sometimes people adopt a certain lifestyle not to lie, but to hope. A person might buy a candle not because it changes their world, but because it hints at a calmer one. They wear linen and drink herbal tea not because their life is simple, but because they wish it was. There is vulnerability in imitation because it carries a quiet prayer. Maybe I become a person who truly lives like this. The source. personality. To understand lifestyle more truthfully, one must look beneath it to its source. The source is personality. Personality, in its most sincere form, is a sum of our natural tendencies, emotional responses, beliefs, values, and deep-seated needs. It is how we orient ourselves toward the world. It governs what suits us, what provokes us, and what fulfills us. Lifestyle grows out of this soil. It is the outer architecture of our inner world. The introvert may build a lifestyle around quiet mornings, long walks, solitary crafts. The extrovert may create routines full of conversations, music, and movement. A romantic soul might fill their days with handwritten notes, vintage records, and dim lighting, while the pragmatic mind may thrive on calendars, apps, and ergonomic chairs. One's temperament often reveals itself in a small rituals of daily life. Whether one prefers tea or coffee, whether they die in silence or with stories, whether they seek nature or neon, these choices are not random, they echo from within. Reading the signs. Can a person's lifestyle reveal their personality? Often, yes, if we know how to look. Walk into someone's space, observe not the price tags, but the patterns. Are the books worn or pristine? Is there evidence of spontaneity or structure? Are the shelves filled with memories or ambitions? Is the couch arranged for conversation or solitude? Lifestyle speaks in subtle languages. The type of art on the wall, the shape of the calendar, the items that are prioritized or neglected, each is a sentence in the story of a person's psychological ecosystem. Yet caution is needed. Lifestyle can also shape by access and constraints, financial limitation, cultural pressure, family expectations. All of these can distort the authentic outward expression of personality. A person's truest lifestyle may live more in their dreams than in their possessions. It's important to distinguish between who someone is and what their environment allows them to express. The aesthetic trap in the modern world. Lifestyle has increasingly been tied to aesthetic branding. People no longer just live, they present. They choose colors, align objects, curate playlists, and arrange breakfast in the eye of an art director. This isn't necessarily wrong. Beauty matters. But when aesthetics override authenticity, lifestyle becomes a hollow sculpture. There is particular danger in idolizing another person's lifestyle. When we adopt a lifestyle just because it is beautiful or popular, we risk suffocating our own truth. Not every person is meant to live in a slow, rustic life in a cabin. Not every person thrives on productivity or minimalism. When we wear a lifestyle that doesn't fit our inner structure, we grow restless, out of rhythm. We feel displaced even while performing what the world applauds. The antidote to this trap is intimacy with self, a radical attentiveness to what genuinely nourishes us, what routines grant us peace, and what forms allow our personality to bloom without distortion. Lifestyle as listening. A true lifestyle is not built in a day. It is not copied from Pinterest or bought in a bundle. It is discovered slowly, like a melody heard faintly in a noisy room. It requires us to listen deeply, to notice which moments bring lightness, which routines create tension, and which gestures give rise to joy. We begin to track our lifestyle by observing our own truth. When do we feel most alive? What kind of spaces help us breathe more easily? What activities restore us after stress? What kind of silence is nourishing and what kind is oppressive? The answers are rarely glamorous. Sometimes they are humbling. A person may realize they do not thrive in cities. Another may realize they need more social contact than they have been allowing. Someone else may discover they can live with fewer things but not fewer books. From these discoveries, a lifestyle emerges, honest, sometimes unphotogenic, always freeing. Lifestyle and integrity. At its deepest level, lifestyle is a form of integrity. It is when our environment, habits, and schedule align with our values and inner rhythm. It is a lived truth. This kind of lifestyle brings a quiet confidence. It is not loud. It does not need to be explained or shown. It simply feels right. There is no performance, only presence. No striving, only selling into oneself. This lifestyle doesn't ask, does this look good? But rather, does this feel like me? In this space, we often find contentment, the sacredness of the ordinary. One of the most profound truths of lifestyle is that it's built from ordinary things, not from a grand achievements or luxury items, but from everyday rituals. How you make your bed, how you greet your morning light, how you take your coffee, how you speak to the people around you. Lifestyle is sacred not because it's impressive, but because it's ours. When lived with sincerity, it becomes a daily prayer, a way of saying, "This is how I choose to be in the world." In conclusion, a life lived, not displayed. In the world increasingly obsessed with image, the most radical act is to live from within. A genuinely lifestyle is not a product, but a practice. It is not about how things look, but how they feel. Not about what impresses others, but what nourishes the self. Is lifestyle an illusion? It can be, but it doesn't have to be. It becomes real when it flows from our personality, our quiet, truthful self into our daily life without distortion or disguise. And when that happens, lifestyle ceases to be something we show, it becomes something we are. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you like it. Please click subscribe button. Thank you.